Hey friends, as we get ready to start P90X3, I wanted to share with you a little bit about the nutrition guide. I sat down last night and I read through it all, and I've started making my meal plan for week one, or for the first block, but probably for week one. I'll probably switch it up a little bit. So I just wanted to share with you just kind of how to go through the nutrition guide so that it eliminates some confusion and so that you can make some super yummy meals in no time at all. So I'll just show you the book. And basically what it starts out giving you is a quiz. So you'll just take the quiz, you'll add all the numbers up, and then on the next page it tells you, depending on your score, what your plan is, and that's how many calories you should eat. And then on the next page it'll tell you this is your daily breakdown of proteins, carbs, and fats for each meal. There's breakfast, snacks, lunch, snacks, and dinner. I am block B, so this would be my plan. And what I did was I just took a big piece of paper and I wrote out on the top of the page what my plan is, how many proteins I get for the whole day, how many carbs I get for the whole day, and how many fats I get for the whole day. And then I just made three lists: protein, carbs, and fats. And then I went into the book where it shows you the lists. And these foods, they're all healthy foods, but they rank them in the order from healthier to healthiest. So even if you're making choices down here, they're still healthy choices, but these are better healthy choices. So I started with the proteins, and since I get 6 proteins a day, I just thought I would find at least 6 things, maybe a little bit more, 6 things that I liked on this long list of proteins. And then I just took my piece of paper and I wrote down what those choices were and what the serving size was. That way, as I start to plan my meals, I can kind of see what I get. So then I did the same thing for carbs, and for carbs I really, actually I did fats next, because that was an easier one for me. So I just listed out the fats that I usually eat and the serving sizes as well. And you'll notice for eggs that egg yolk is considered a fat. So if you have eggs for breakfast, you could do 1 serving of egg whites, which is 5 egg whites, and 1 yolk. So that would be 1 complete egg and 4 egg whites. So just keep that in mind as you're planning your meals. So I did that for the fats, and then for the carbs, there are, 4 pages of carbs? 5 pages of carbs, so it's a lot. So I went through the things that I know are staples in our house. Almond milk is a staple in our house. We have a lot of beans. We eat a lot of fruit, sweet potatoes, things like that. So, and I love carbs. So my list was a little bit longer, just because I wanted to give myself some variety and see what kind of menus I could make with the things that were on my list. So you'll see all of my carbs listed here, 3 columns of carbs, much more than the 12 that I'm allotted in a day, so I'll have to mix and match. So once I got all of the meal items that I like to eat, then I took another piece of paper and I broke down, this is my plan at the top, same as what's in the book, and I broke it down by meal. So breakfast, I get 2, 3, and 1. 2 proteins, 3 carbs, 1 fat. So usually in the morning, I like to have Shakeology for breakfast. So I worked it so that I can have a full scoop of Shakeology, which is 2 blocks. I can still have almond milk and a banana in there. I just broke down the serving sizes. And then I can have my coconut oil and my nut butter in there, which I usually have as well. I just have to modify the amounts. Also, to complete my 3 carbs, in addition to my shake, I also get 1 apple and a half a serving of grapes, so 12 grapes. So that would be my breakfast, and that completes my 2, 3, 1 block. So then for my morning snack, I chose to do just a cup of vegetable soup, and it's not really clear in the book, but I'm assuming that it's like vegetable broth, and I like the low sodium organic broth just to sip on in the morning. So I put 2 servings of that, so that's 2 cups of broth, and then 1/4 of an avocado, which is also 2 fat servings. And that completes my, I don't get any protein for my morning snack, but I get 2 carbs and 2 fats. And then for lunch, I'm not like a huge salad eater, but I knew that eating raw vegetables is important, or especially raw greens. And so I chose spinach, which is an unlimited, you can have an unlimited amount of spinach. There's lots of unlimited options in the carbs. So be sure that you check those out as you're planning your meals. I'm gonna do spinach, and serve it with a little bit of quinoa, a little bit of black beans, a chicken breast, and some of the P90X3 dressing. I haven't looked at what that all entails as far as ingredients yet, but that's going to be kind of a little concoction for my lunch, and it does fulfill my 1-3-1 block. Afternoon snack, I'm going to do, I like something crunchy in the afternoon, so I'm going to do 1 serving of bell peppers, some hummus, and a chicken breast. That completes my 1-2-0 block for proteins, carbs, and fats for the afternoon. And so for dinner, I've had a craving for this thing that my mom used to make, ground meat and carrots. So I looked at the list of options, and I was able to work it out to where I can have 2 servings of ground turkey. I can have onions and carrots here in this carb block, and I can use coconut oil to cook and serve it with a little bit of avocado on the side. So this is going to be my meal plan for week 1, and I'll probably switch up some of the things, but I'll always go back to this list of what my favorite foods are and the serving sizes, and then work from there. So this will kind of be my master list for this first block of P90X3. And then from here, after I planned out my meals, what I did was I went a step further and I listed out what items I needed to get at the grocery store. And I haven't gone through my refrigerator or my pantry yet to see what exactly I have, but these are all of the foods that are listed from that list, from my meals. And so you'll see I have exactly multiplied it out how many cups of almond milk I'm going to need for the whole week. So as I go and buy stuff at the grocery store, I can say, okay, look on the package and it says a serving size is 1 cup. There's 6 cups in here. Okay, I need to get 2 containers of milk because I need 7 cups. Spinach is unlimited, and then it'll show you in the book if these are cooked amounts or raw amounts, so just be aware of those. So this is going to be what I'm going to bring to the grocery store with me instead of having to deal with deciphering this or even trying to decipher this and wandering around the grocery store aimlessly, not knowing what to get or just buying everything. That's one thing that you definitely want to plan, is that you're not just taking this list and ordering one of everything at the grocery store. You'll go broke or have to sell lots of challenge packs. But scale it down for you, then plan out what you want to eat, then plan out what you need to buy. So I hope this helps you as you plan out your P90X3 nutrition. And like I said, this is probably going to be just my week 1 meal. I like to kind of change things up so that there's a little bit of variety. And it talks about eating a variety of things in the book. So I hope that this helps. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at kelly@thecoachjimmy.com and I can answer your questions. Thanks.